Mark, I saw your one-man show, The Life and Slams of Marc Summers, I think 4 times. Once in Mount Gretna, Pennsylvania, which is beautiful, farmland and gorgeous area, and then 3 times on Broadway in New York City.
Yeah,
good for you, man.
Cool, yeah.
Friggin' incredible.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, that was a dream. I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, and oh, really?
There's nobody here from Indiana.
That might be. And I knew I wanted to perform, but didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And we had this guy on the ABC affiliate. His name was Paul Dixon. And Paul Dixon did TV, but it made no sense. But it was fun and funny. And
we have that market cornered.
Well, yeah, but he was an inspiration. But I went to my first Broadway show in 1964, and I said, how do I do that? So my whole life, I've been trying to get on Broadway. And I was doing the show in Buffalo, and the director of the Mrs. Doubtfire tour came to see me. And 3 months later, I was doing the show in New York for 6 months.
That's amazing.
And you came 3 times, which was nice. And then from there, somebody from Hallmark came, and I starred in a Hallmark holiday movie last December.
Yeah, you
which
did.
was crazy. Who knew?
I got a text. I'll main name drop. I got a text from Amanda Hill, who interviewed you for 207, and she said, our boy's on Hallmark Channel, and she sent me a screenshot. I said, I know. I sent her a screenshot of my calendar, because I had put it on my calendar that it was airing that night, Hanukkah on the Rocks.
It was so bizarre.
You were phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
You were so good in that movie.
I appreciate that.
Are you going to do more of that?
We just had a good meeting and keeping our fingers crossed, you know.
Good for you. I hope it happens. So listen.
Yeah.
We've mentioned that you've been here a number of times.
Yeah.
And we have talked a lot about Double Dare, which I'm sure drives you nuts. But we've also done a couple of other things. We put together a little highlight reel of some of our favorite moments that you've joined us.
Oh, cool.
Take a look.
Cheer 'em on, audience. Good luck. On your mark. Get set. Go! And nothing yet. Keep going. Tossing those eggs. I don't see anything yet. No, nobody's got anything in there. Oh, my.
Set up this Double Dare obstacle course in my basement that I would have friends come over and they would play Double Dare, and
really?
I would be you, which I'm sure is horrifying to you.
Not really.
Suddenly this is misery and I'm Kathy Bates, but I'd have friends over, and so one night...
You had friends?
Up until that point, and then they all went away.
They left, huh?
At one point, I got my parents to videotape a little piece of this. And I found the videotape.
Oh, my.
And this is from 1986.
Whoa, the year we started.
The year you started.
Timer, get set, go. All right, are we on?
Of course we're on, you dope.
Oh, you little.
Bravo!
So please welcome the original host of Double Dare from the 80s and 90s, Marc Summers.
Are you kidding?
Marc Summers.
Hi, Mark. It's so nice to meet you.
I think that is the target market. And the people that are watching the remakes of Match Game, and Pyramid, and those primetime shows on the networks,
They're all doing well.
Why not Double Dare?
Yep, I agree. So
Why
we'll see.
not Double Dare? Why not Double Dare?
It's out of my control. We'll see.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
How many people just want to touch the nose?
Everybody.
But I heard that the nose is modeled after your nose. Has anybody tried to touch your nose? I don't want to have a Jimmy Fallon, Donald Trump moment here, but can I touch your nose? Good. There you go. All right. Very much.
This is going to drive me nuts. I just want this to work. There it is. I got it. Son of a gun.
Want me to throw pie?
Into Paul Bunyan's face.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. You are fulfilling the dream. What do you think?
I don't know that I have words that can express it. What was it like the first time you walked into Fenway Park?
Yeah, odd, because, you know, my entire life I watched the Red Sox and I always wanted to go there, and you never think you're going to be there.
You just summed it up.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel. On behalf of kids and adults everywhere who have grown up watching this show and have just dreamed for this chance. Thank you. It's been fun. We have...